Okay, fine. So, where is the. So, what today we will do? We will do some interesting thing. It's called plotting using Python. Uh, Madhurima, especially you will find it effective in your syllabus too, since you are from mathematics background, and those persons who are from engineering background somehow they have come through the thing that MATLAB. Okay, so this is you can say a simulation of MATLAB using Python. Okay, so the people who knows MATLAB, it will be very much easier to pick up things here. Although the thing is not too hard to pick up, it's easy. Okay, so what is plotting? Plotting means uh,
Graph.
for statistical right graph. Okay, it's not the graph from data structure. It's just like normal statistical graph and mathematical graphs. Okay, so that thing you
Mm-hmm.
can do using library in Python called Matplotlib. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
under Matplotlib you have a special module called Pyplot. Okay, and that is the most commonly used module in Python to for plotting purpose. Okay, we will see later. So these are the things I have picked from different sources in a nutshell that you can learn what is a pie plot and how to plot things in uh, Python.
Python.
Okay, so these are the slides, not too hard to digest. But first, let me show you some good resources. That is, one is Pyplot. Here, this is the main resource. Okay, this
Mm-hmm.
is the main resource, Pyplot tutorial. This is given by Matplotlib org itself. Okay, so nothing can be better than this. So many things I took from here to construct that PPT. Okay, as a disclaimer, I am saying all these things. Anyway, so and obviously the other one is your Pyplot W3 school. Okay, W3 school. This is also be there.
Mm-hmm.
With that,
Mm-hmm.
you can find something to match up with the SLM. Okay, that you have. So from that, few things are already also there. Okay. Anyway, just remove those things, and
Mm.
now again go to the PPT. So first, we should introduce what is Matplotlib. It's basically it is a library. Okay, and under that
Okay.
library we have different modules. See here, Matplotlib graphs your data on figures, etc., etc. All these things are there for you to have a basic idea. So you will read these things later. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but see, this is called plot. Okay, this is called plot.
Okay.
You can say this is a figure also. In the language of Matplotlib, this is called a figure. Okay,
Okay.
so in the next part, next slide, see this figure I am directly taken from that org website, matplotlib.org. Okay, so here you can see you can see every component of a plot. Okay, suppose these are called grids. See, these things are called grids. Okay, these are called grids.
Okay.
So this circle is giving you the segments. Okay,
Mm.
just to identify that this is signifying that this is a grid. Okay,
Mm.
Figure means the whole thing is called a figure. This is called a figure. This is some terminology used in Matplotlib. Okay, so that's why I put this figure, that I put this image in my slide. Okay, so you have to go with the
Mm.
terminologies. Okay, this is called the title of the graph.
Mm.
You can set all
Mm.
these things later. Okay, we will see a few of them. Okay, these are the minor ticks. You see, these are small ticks over there.
Mm.
Okay, for measurement purpose, for precise measurement, we can use uh, minor ticks. Okay, and this is level. Obviously, levels will be there in graph or in plot. This is axis. Okay, axis are there,
X axis
x-axis
and
and
Y axis.
y-axis. Axis
Mm.
is something, axis. This is
Mm.
single axis,
Axis.
and axis, axex, is another thing, access. Okay,
Mm.
see, this is a language. Okay, you are not going to learn any GUI tool. Okay, this is a language. Python is a language, and Matplotlib you will find functions. Okay, and you will find objects. Okay, so access, axes, these are all objects you can set separately. Then
Mhm.
anyway, these are lines. Okay, see, circle. So in this image you will get an idea, what are the different components of a graph, okay, or a plot, right?
Mm.
So this is the purpose of this slide. So here, definition: what is a figure, what is a axis, what is this axis? See here, axis and axis, these are two different things. Okay,
Correct.
so axis is a single line, x-axis or y-axis. Axis
Mm.
uh, is different, it's a combination. Okay, it's a set.
Okay. Mhm.
Artist, they call that everything visible on a plot is called an artist. Okay, everything is an artist. So in this figure, everything whatever you are seeing here, apart
Mhm.
from these rings, okay, everything is an
Mm.
artist. Okay,
Mm.
types of input, plotting function. Okay, so how can we give input to the plotting function? So a plot is mainly the plot. Plot is the function. We have to put the dimensions or the arrays, the values, what to plot. Okay, so this is the function we will see very soon. Okay, so
Mm.
this is the section where it is saying that you can give input two things: numpy array and or numpy masked array. Okay,
Mhm.
what is numpy? Numpy is another module in Python, uh, specially designed for numerical purpose. Okay, you will find many utility functions over there, and when you are using Pyplot, means you will need many of those functions or features from the numpy module. Okay, so next important thing is, see here, Pyplot is a module under Matplotlib. So some important points are there. So these things are important in order to run plotting program. Anyway, first
Okay.
let me tell you that when you write a program, okay, in Python or in Java or even in C or C++, okay, you have some header files now in C++
Mm.
or C. Okay, in Java you have something called packages, no?
Yes.
And you know where the contents of these things. Okay, so
Mm.
like that, Python have uh, something called libraries and modules.
Modules.
Okay, so there are many models in Python. Basically, Python is basically um, depends on those huge modules. Okay,
Mm.
so up to this, whatever we have learned, those you can term as core Python. The basic
Mm.
concepts of Python, how to use Python in
Python.
different programming situations, like
Mm.
that if else, the loops and the data structures. Okay, those functions, method, recursions, all those are technique from common programming languages. So after that, the specialization part comes in Python. Means those people
Mhm.
who will do, who will use Python for data science, they will use
Mhm.
some kinds of modules. Okay, those people who
Mhm.
will use Python for machine learning or AI, they have separate set of modules for them. Those people who will use Python for web development purpose, they have separate sets of modules for that. Okay, so Python has many different flavors for
Mhm.
modules. Okay, so this is core Python. Okay, and there are plenty of modules in every segment. Okay,
Mhm.
similarly, for plotting purpose, we have a module called Pyplot, which comes under the
Right.
library Matplotlib. Okay, and
Mhm.
we need another module, that is
Mhm.
NumPy. Okay, in order to facilitate your Pyplot functions. Okay, so
Mhm.
to draw a plot using Python, okay, you need at least these two uh, modules installed in your machine. But by default, these two modules will not be there in your machine. If you install the Python, these modules are not come along with the Python. Okay, so
Okay.
you have to separately install it. Now, how to
NumPy and
install
PyPlot, huh?
NumPy?
Mm.
That
And
is your
PyPlot.
NumPy and PyPlot
Mm.
from Matplotlib.
Mhm.
PyPlot is not open module.
Mhm.
Okay, is not a individual module. It comes under
Mm.
the library Matplotlib. Okay, so you have
Mm.
to install the two
Mm.
modules.
From
Two
the
things. One is
Mat.
Matplotlib,
Mm.
another is NumPy. Okay. Now, how to do that? Okay. So, in Python, if you want to install, I am saying that installing. Okay. I am not saying to import. Okay. Uh,
Mm.
Two things are there. First, you want to install. First, you need to install the
Mm.
respective package or module. Then
Mm.
you have to import to your respective program. Okay. So these are two
Mm.
things.
Mm.
Import you will do when you are writing the program, when you are writing the
Mm.
code. Install you have to do for common purpose. Once you install, you do not require it for many times until the respective packages have been updated. Okay,
Mm.
so first we will see how to do that thing. Okay, see here, pip is the command using which you generally install a package or a module in Python. Okay, pip install
Okay.
matplotlib. This is the syntax. Okay, we will do it. Um, in my this of my machine, I do not have
Mhm.
these modules. I think. Okay, so
Mm.
we will install it in front of you. Okay. And
Okay.
NumPy is already you have also have
Mm.
to get it.
Mm.
And in some cases you may need Panda, so we will not
Mm.
do anything with Panda here. So I will exclude that thing. Okay. So
Okay.
let's directly go to the demonstration part.
Mm.
So to have plotting, what you need to uh, make your environment ready for that, right?
Mm. Installing this.
Yeah. So how to install? From where to install? You have to go to the CMD part. Okay.
Mm.
See, mm, pip install. What is Matplotlib? Okay, you can say
Mm.
NumPy
Matplot.
first. NumPy. Pip install
Okay.
NumPy. Just press
Mm.
enter. It is directly means when you are installing, you must be connected to the internet because it is directly downloading the package, okay, from the internet
Oh, from the web. Mm-hmm.
and installing it to your machine. See here,
Mm-hmm.
a new peep successfully installed numpy. Okay, so numpy has been
Install.
installed in my machine. See, I was expecting that peep is going outdated in my machine, so I can install, I can reinstall pip. I'm just going to update my pip version. Okay, so python.exe. So this will reinstall my pip program. This is a program which will install the packages for Python. Okay, so pip is another
Okay.
program for Python. So it is suggesting me that you reinstall the pip program. Okay, so let's do it. You may face the same thing in your machine. And if your in your machine pip is updated, so this message will not appear, these two lines will not appear. Okay, okay, now what are the other thing? Pip install matplotlib. Press enter. See, matplotlib is downloaded. It is a big module. Okay, fine, successfully installed everything. Okay, so we are now all set to do program using matplotlib. Okay, so we can now exit from here and go to the IDE. Okay, so we will do task here. Okay, what we can first do that to check whether our packages or modules have been
Modules are
installed
installed.
successfully. So
Mm-hmm.
what to do? Import numpy. Numpy
Mm.
as means you are setting an alias for numpy. Okay, usually np, we use np for numpy. Okay, so it is giving no error, that means numpy has been
It is
installed,
installed.
okay,
Mm.
successfully. So it is also been imported into the into this shell, current shell. Okay, and again we have to import
Mat.
matplotlib dot pyplot, as usually plt is a uh, alias given to pyplot.
Matplotlib.
Pyplot. Okay,
Pyplot. Oh, okay.
okay, but here I will give p,
Mm.
and I have to type a few word later now. So
Mm.
okay, so matplotlib is also installed, that's why there is no error. Okay, and
Mm.
we are ready with uh, all things. Okay, now you can
Environment.
easily plot the thing. So let's
Mm.
try to get an idea. So p dot, see here there are plenty of functions.
Mm. Mhm.
Okay, these are all the functions you can explore. Okay, so from these functions we will took plot function, and plot function will take many arguments, but
Mm.
basic two arguments you have to give. these
Arrays.
these two arguments are the positions. So maybe
Mm.
I am giving, see here, say 10, 20, and here I am giving 100, 200, 300, just like that. There is no error, that means plot has been set internally. Now you have to display the plot. To display the plot, you just need to call the show function p dot show. Okay. What is
Mm-hmm.
p? P is the pyplot reference here, na, as p.
Mm, correct.
So p
Mm,
dot plot means you have been created, you set the plot. Okay. Now you have to display the plot. So p dot show. Just press enter. This is the plot. Got it.
mm,
See, this is a symmetric curve, a straight line. So as 10, 12, see here, 10, 20, 30. I have give these dimensions, na, 10, 20, 30. So 10, 20, 20, 30. So 10 is the minimum, 30 is the maximum. And here
mm,
in y-axis, so first one is your x-axis. From the figure and
mm,
from the function, you can clearly identify that this is the x-axis, na? And this is
mm.
the y-axis. See,
Y-axis.
x-axis and y-axis. Okay. So the minimum and maximum, see here from 100, 300. Mudurima, got it?
Yes, sir.
So what is the advantage of having this figure? See here there are some, they give some tools. So you can enlarge it. Okay, see here, you can enlarge it and see the dimensions. You are magnifying the thing. No,
Mm,
they have given some tools here also. Okay, so this is an application. This show function generate this application or bring this application in front. Okay,
okay.
so this is how a plot look like in Python using Pyplot. Okay,
Okay.
chalo. Next we go inside the PPT to explore more things. See here, basic uh, code, basic plot. We have already seen these things. Okay,
Mm.
see the dimension 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what we took
X-axis.
when we demonstrating. So 1,
10, 20, 30.
10, 20, 30, and 100,
Mm.
200, 300. That's
300.
why we got a line like that, no,
Straight line.
straight line.
Mm.
Okay, but here see the values 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 8, 10, 1. That's why it is giving this type of figure. Okay,
Mm.
I hope you all know how to draw this kind of uh, graphs mathematically
Yes.
or with pen and pencil. Okay, so the same thing is
Mm.
happening here. Okay, there is nothing new in it. Okay, now see here alternatively. So here the x and y dimensions have been given directly inside the plot function.
Plot function.
Rather, what you can do, see here, we do not use that numpy. No, in
Mm.
this code we do not use the numpy. Okay, see this is an alternative code. Here we use the numpy. Okay,
Mm.
import numpy, and using numpy we have created two arrays separately. Okay,
Okay.
the same program. So array name given as x points and y points. Okay, now we are
Mm.
passing that x points and y points inside the plot function. This is pretty simple things to understand, right?
Mm.
So in place of giving direct arrays into the plot function, to make it simple, you can use the numpy module to create the because you know Python do not have the array. Okay, so numpy, using numpy we can create an array. Okay, the numpy is basically taking the list. This is list in Python. So
Mm.
and it is converting the list into array. So x points becomes an array, y points becomes an array. We are passing arrays,
Those
these
arrays
two
into
arrays into the
this.
plot function. Okay, okay, so to me this is a good approach, and obviously this will be the good approach. Okay, so we should not make the plot function clumsy look like this. Okay, so we should prefer this type of coding. Anyway, coming to the next slide, plotting x and y points already have been told. See here, see if you want to go into the basic mathematics. say if this is our 2D area and we want to plot a line between 2 points now, what we usually
Hmm.
do, 2 points will be there. Suppose
2 points will be
this will be your point, first one point, and this will be your second point.
second
Say
point
this is your 1 3 roughly,
to 8.
and this will be
Hmm.
your 8 10 maybe.
8,
Okay,
10.
8 10. Okay, so I want to plot a line between these two. Okay.
Oh.
And to plot a line between these two, see here. So in mathematics or in pen and pencil, we will do like this. But in Python, Pyplot need two array. Na?
Hmm.
One array is for x and another array is for y. So this will be for x-axis, this will be for y-axis. So all the x component will be put here, right? And all the y component, 3 and 10. So how to create those array? That I am telling you here. See,
Hmm.
this one. Got it?
Yes.
If you have multiple points, say you have points like that, say here is a point, here is a point, here is a point, here is a point, here is a point. Now you want to plot a
All.
line,
Hmm.
okay, through
Hmm.
them. Then you have to create the x array and y array accordingly. Just I have shown it here.
All X should be
All the x
grouped in
component
X
will be
array
put inside an array, and all the y component will be put in another array,
in a Y array.
y array. Okay, okay. Now you can put this kind of points
Hmm.
in the plot area. Okay, so many kinds of graphs are possible. Okay, we require in statistics and mathematics and in some kinds of computation, we need different kinds of array. Sorry, plots. Okay, so every time it is not required that those points are need to be connected between them. Okay, so this is a simple function. Just give the dimensions and it will give you this kind of figure. Okay, so let show it to you. Okay, so import, we have imported np. Okay, so we can create an array. Say x will be our array, so np.
Hmm.
Tell
One,
me
two.
what will be the functions. Np dot,
NP dot array.
right, np dot array. Okay, inside that you have to pass the
The X coordinates.
x coordinates. So give me some coordinates. So 1
2,
comma
8.
8 comma 5, not 5, say 10 comma 20 maybe.
20.
Next you have
Y
y
is
is
equal
equal
to
to np dot
NP dot
array.
array.
Here you may give, say, start from 100.
Hmm. 500.
500, we can start it from 1 also, 1 5
5,
10
2.
20. Okay, now p dot plot
P dot plot.
x comma y,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
Then p dot show.
Show.
It's simple, no? See here.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
so this is the plot you are having. Now, what you can do, I'm just again use
That's
O, small o. This is small o. Okay.
mm,
And then again calling the show. Here. These are some scattered points. Okay. So just by using this small symbol, small o, you will have this kind of figure. You do not, if you do not need
it.
the joining line between them.
Okay.
You got it?
Mm,
Okay. Next, what we will see. mm, Suppose I'm just okay. So you need to close this figure first. Then say p dot plot. If you just uh, put say y,
mm.
then what will happen? Then what will happen?
Only the y-axis.
See here, 0, 0.5, 1, 2, 3. So these values have been taken
Mm,
default now.
mm.
So this is default means x value. Okay,
X
default x
values.
value will start from 0 and you will reach like that 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so if you omit the argument
X coordinate.
related
Ah,
to x coordinate, okay,
mm,
so it will give you that kind of figure. Okay, so x
mm.
coordinate will can be taken by default. Okay, okay, let's move to the ppt again. Where was we did it now. We
Mm.
have done it. Okay, so this is the symbol using which you can do it. Okay, so in next ppt, okay, which means rings. This o means rings. Okay, the default x point will start from 0
Zero.
and will
And goes
move
on.
in that way. Okay, in a sequence. Okay,
Mm,
okay. So this is the thing we did just right now. Now we have something called markers. Okay, now what is a marker? uh, See here, you can change this thing, that o. Okay, we have many markers here. This small little circle. Okay, if you want to if you want to change the figure, then you can do it just by passing this argument. Okay, now what are the
mm,
different images that you can put here? This is called marker. Okay, what are
mm,
the different elements you can put here? You can find it from this table. Okay, so if you pass this small o, it will be a small circle. If you pass star, then it will show star, something like that. Okay,
mm.
these are all things. So let me quickly show you an idea. Just see here. Suppose you give say greater than, then what it will be? Show. See here, for greater than sign, you will,
Mm,
you are going to get this thing. Okay,
mm,
Now, if you put, say, and we have four, there's some other, say here, these are the figures. Okay, just like that. Okay,
Okay.
so here you can write like that, marker is equal to this thing. Okay, both syntax are correct. Here the stars are there. Okay, so you can use, you can write like that, marker is equal to your choice.
The character.
And you can also write like this. Okay, you do not have to write the marker equal to, it's a shorter syntax. Okay. Okay, next. So these are the markers available currently. Color difference, you can color your graph. Okay, so these are some shortcuts for color. Okay, R for red, G for green. Means if you write, if you want if you write like that, O, then R. Okay, so it will
Mm.
be treated as,
Alright.
the marker will be your O and it will be colored as red. Okay, we will see. Here is line reference, means the line that you want to draw between the markers. Okay, these are the symbols. Okay, so if you choose this one, so your marker will be connected by dotted lines like that. Okay, sorry, it is for solid line. It is solid line. Dotted line will be this one,
Colon.
this colon, but this colon will appear like that. Okay, this colon will appear. It will not like that. It will not appear like that. Okay, it is not this one. This one. Okay, so this is dotted line, and this is dashed line. Okay, how to write that? There is a string called format string where you can specify all these things. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm showing it to you. See here. Style. Yeah, this is the format string. Okay,
Mm.
here you can specify a marker, then you can specify the line, then you can specify its color, just like that. Oh, can you tell me what it
Mm.
signify actually?
This is dotted line, semicolon.
The marker will be your
Red
circle,
color, circle, red
line
color,
will be your dotted, and the
dotted and
color
red
will be
color.
your red. Okay,
Red.
so just like that. So this will give you. So this is called format string. Okay, that you can specify along with the x and y coordinates in the plot function, just like that. Okay,
Okay. Mm.
for MCQ these are important. Okay,
Okay.
remember.
Formatted string.
Format string.
Could you please format string? Okay.
The format string is somewhere format string is also specified as FMT. What is FMT? FMT is
Okay.
the format string. Okay, so here we are, marker. Okay, a marker size can be enlarged. See here,
Okay.
these are not small
Mm.
circles. Okay, not
Yes.
like that, not like that. These are small circles. Okay, the size of the marker can also be enlarged by just giving this parameter ms, or you can specify marker size full name. Ms is the short name.
Okay.
Okay, so ms
Okay.
is equal to 20, so the size of the marker will be
Marker
20.
will be
Okay,
increased. Mm.
so depends on your need, you can increase the size of the marker. Okay,
Mm.
so this is marker name, it is specifying the marker name. So these are coming with the plot functions argument, na? plot
Yes.
function will take variable number of arguments. Okay, so these
Mm.
are the things. Okay, next, so this is your marker size. I hope you understand. I am not
Yes.
going to demonstrate every of the thing. Okay, we will
No need.
demonstrate
No
it
need.
after
Mm.
completing few slides. So what is marker face and edge color? So marker face and edge color is just like the inside thing and the border. Okay,
Okay.
the inside color and the border color. See here,
Okay.
MEC,
Fill and outline.
yeah, and MFC. Say MEC is R, MFC is R. So both the border and the internal color are become red. So if you
Mm.
give it a green, G for green. Okay,
Mm.
you can take it from G for green. Okay, so you will see
Mm.
the difference. We will see when we go to the ideally we will see it. Okay,
Mm.
so this is the way how you can decorate the things. Okay, you can
Okay.
also use the hexadecimal, that CSS color code.
For
Okay,
color code.
for
Mm.
MEC and MFC. Okay,
Mm.
now you can be asked with a short question or MCQ like that, what is MFC? Okay,
Correct.
just like that. Okay, so this is all about your marker. Okay,
Mm.
see, not all about, you can have you if you explore the Pyplot package. Okay, you will find lots of things. I will show you in the website. Okay, there are many things.
Okay.
Okay, but we will not need those things especially for exam purpose. Okay, later when we will
Okay.
work with the Pyplot for any project or something, then we will automatically learn. Okay, today's
Mm.
policy is learn when you need, do not learn
Yes.
until you need. Okay, because there
Need
are plenty of many
plenty
things are
of
there.
things.
How much you
Mm.
will learn? So stop, take a breath, and when you need, go for
Needed.
learning, because resources are every time available nowadays. Now
Readily
it's not
available.
like
Correct.
that our old days that you have to collect the notes, you have to go to the libraries, you have to consult with the teachers or the known person to collect the notes. Okay, for your backup purpose.
Yes.
So knowledge is under your
Readily
fingertips,
available.
readily available. So until you do not need, do not go for it, do not put burden on your head. When you need, you can get it.
You can get.
Okay, so just make yourself as a sink, or
Mm.
just you have that kind of potential that whenever I need
Need
the
it.
information or need to learn, I can learn. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so next the line style. Okay,
Mm.
so similarly from the name itself, the line style can also be changed by using this thing. Okay, the line
Mm.
style dotted. So this is the this can be shortcut
With the symbol. Mm.
symbol. Okay, else you can write dotted
Full. Full.
too. So these are shortcut. LS stands for line
Line
style,
style.
colon dashed like that. Okay. Next we have plotting. Okay, we can plot multiple lines in a single plot. Okay, multiple lines. It's not necessary that a plot will contain only a single. If you are a cricket lover, you may watch
Mm.
when the cricket is match is going on, the comparison between two teams run. Okay, scoring run. Okay,
Mm.
they represent two different lines. One line represent the scoring rate of
One team.
one team, another line will represent the scoring rate of the
Second.
other team. So two lines may be there in a single plot. Okay, that thing can also be done using that same function plot. Okay, see carefully the syntax of this one. See this TT is the first. Okay,
Mm.
TT is the first one. R
Mm.
dash dash. So this is the first line. See this line, this line. This segment is the first line. Now,
Yes.
This one is the second segment. So what it is giving? It is giving T. T means what? T is, see here we are using, okay, np.arrange. This is again another function from that np module, that numpy module.
Mm.
Okay, this I am not using. Okay, so
Mm.
these lines are coded, means taken from the resources. Okay, they are using
Mm.
that arrange function. What it is doing? It is doing actually. It is giving you numbers. Okay, a few numbers,
Mm.
just like you are seeing that there are many dots here. Okay,
Mm.
so from this, from point 0, okay, point 5 and 0.2 will be your differences. Okay,
Mhm.
so basically np.arrange will give you a set of numbers. Okay,
Mhm.
that set of numbers we are passing as the x and y coordinate. Okay, see
Okay.
here from 0 to 5. Okay,
Mm.
after every point 2 interval we are getting this thing.
Mm.
Okay, so it is giving that thing. So initially we pass the same array as x and y axis. That's why you are getting this thing, this line. In the next phase we are getting t and t square, na? We are passing t and t
Mm.
square, means every value inside t. Okay, t array. And the next one, y axis. In y axis we are getting the square. That's why we are getting this line. Okay, and the next
Mhm.
one is t and t cube. T cube. So this is t exponent 3. So t cube. And we are getting green and with this symbol as a marker. Okay.
Mm.
So in this way, in a single plot, we are having three different lines. You can have more lines here also in the same pattern. Got it?
Yes.
Okay.
Something like multidimensional array.
Which one?
Kind of means how we give multidimensional array points like that. The coordinates will be
Uh-huh.
different values are there.
Although these are single dimension array, you remember this t and t square, these are single dimension arrays that you are passing. Okay, you can pass different arrays here, no problem. Just okay, just showing you. See here what we can do. Say p dot plot plot. Okay, inside that, say directly I am taking 1 comma 2 comma 3 and say 5 comma 6 comma 7. So this is one, and
Okay.
here we are using dash
Dash.
and giving comma. Again we are giving some, say, value 1 comma 5 comma 10. I'm giving random numbers. Okay, so the
Mm.
lines I do not know how it will look. Say 8 comma say 3.
Mm.
So I am giving a marker for this. What kind of marker I can give? I can give
So greater than.
that ds. They're saying ds. It was mentioned over there.
Mm.
So I'm taking another value. So let's start from 1, and then so that all the lines will start from 1. Huh?
Ah.
So 5
Six.
comma say 20.
Mm.
Here also, so to start all the line from a single point I need to mention here 5. Okay, fine. So first point should be same for all. So
Mm.
1 5 is the first point. So it is same for all. You are understanding, na?
Yes, yes.
5, 9, comma, say 8.
X,
Okay.
X axis and Y axis
And
point.
we are giving here, say G and the this side. So this is the plot function. Now here
So
displaying the plot function.
keep show.
Anyway,
I think we did not give that range first. They have given no target
uh,
something P arrange
we arrange. I am giving just a arbitrary number.
directly
That's
the
why
values.
we are getting some
Ah,
scattered points here.
scattered points.
Anyway,
Even though we
we have
wanted
to
to start
we
everything
have
at the
to
same point, but
give
wait,
those
it was got
arrays
deferred.
more logically. Okay. Anyway,
Uh,
so you are getting that you can have multiple
we
lines
got
here.
an idea.
Okay, you got an
Mm,
idea. If I remove these things, I'm just I'm just giving here, say a dash. This will be a solid line,
mm,
and this will be a dotted line. Like that. See, how it is appearing. See. Okay. What I was trying to do, I was
first,
thinking that every line, there are three lines here, clear,
yes,
right?
three lines.
So
Yes.
every line should start from a single point. That's why I give
Mm,
1, 5 here, 1, 5 here, and 1, 5
ah,
here also. Okay. Since the
mm,
points were scattered and it was not drawn in a solid line, so you are not able to understand. Now here, when I remove those things and put
mm,
a marker, so we can get clearly that lines are there. Okay. See here, how can you change the thing? Just 1 minute.
mm,
So this is solid line, and I
ah,
make it green. This is
okay.
solid line. I make it red,
Make it red,
and
blue,
maybe this will also become a solid line, and maybe it
blue,
is blue. Okay, so it will happen. So all the line color will be different.
different,
Where is the green? It has been overlapped, I think.
probably.
It has been overlapped. That green, no?
Mm,
That
yes,
green has been
because
overlapped.
eight and three, na same. That lines
Tell
are
me, tell me a dimension that I will change here so that that green point will be visible.
6, 7 is there. We can make
It has been overlapped clearly. 8, 7.
clearly it is
So
overlap. 20, 30, something like that we can have.
20. So then green will overlap the red one. Okay, 20 and
Mm.
uh,
Some other, that also we can change. Or,
say we give it
or
1.
15, 15, 8.
Moving it to the downward. Okay,
Mm.
1, 2, 3. Okay, fine. Let's see. Uh, Now it's okay. It's okay. You can do a experiment with yourself.
It is this.
Okay,
Yes,
it's good thing, na?
yes, yes.
Okay, fine. So in Python, these are all comes under visualization part. Okay, you can visualize the thing. In Python, using Python, there are you can do projects using Python in the visualization segment. Okay, so plotting
So that mm,
is a visualization part, comes under visualization part in Python. Anyway, next we have something called levels.
mm,
Means the axis can be leveled just like that.
mm,
Days, temperature. Okay, temperature data. This is called title. This title is
Yes.
set here. Okay,
Mm.
and this days is no, not this one. Actually, this one.
Temperature.
The
Mm.
X level,
X axis,
X
X
level
label and Y label.
and Y
Mm.
level. Clearly
Mm.
understandable here.
Mm.
So this is levels. Next, you have creating multiple bars using subplot. That is an important part. Subplot means in a single plot, this is a plot, na? The total thing
Mm.
is a plot. In a single plot, you will have subplots. These are the subplots. Okay. See here, two arrays are there as usual. So this segment is plot one, and
The
this segment is plot
total.
two. Okay.
Mm.
I think this part I took it from W3 school. Okay. Anyway,
Okay.
so here subplot, this subplot is specifying that the first one, the first argument, the second argument, and this one. These are three things that you have to remember. First one is your row, second one is your column, third one is your index. This is written here. Okay, you will read it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, row
Mm-hmm.
means, see here, this is a single row. Inside a single row you are getting two columns. That's why 2
Mm.
is here. If you give 3, so you will have 3 subplots in a
Three
single row.
subplot.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you give 2 here, so 2 will
Mm.
be, 2 rows will be there. Okay. So we can show it. So here again, plotting x and y. So you will get these things. Okay. So there will be, this is signifying that there will be one row, there will be two rows in each row, means a single row, and one is the index. So this is your 1 and this is your 2.
Mm.
So this is your 2. Okay, this 2 is signifies that this is plot number 2. This one is signifies that this is plot number 1. Got it?
Mm.
So question can be asked, what is the third argument in a subplot, which refers to what? Okay, sometimes these things can be written 1 2 1 just like that, deleting the commas. But giving comma is more preferable. Okay,
Yes.
for clear identification. And this thing can also be written as 1 2 2. Okay, you got it.
Yes. Yes.
So these are two. So this is this plot, and this dimension, these values goes to this plot. So subplot is basically multiple plots using subplot function. The pyplot dot
Mm-hmm.
subplot. Subplot is a function. So
We
using
have three
subplot function, you
argument.
can have multiple plots in a
Arg.
single plot.
Mm. Mm.
Okay.
This one is index, no? That I in the subplot, the last one.
The last one is index. See here, I have written somewhere, represented by the first. Rows and columns are represented by the first and second, and the third argument is represented as index. Okay, means the number of which plot it signifies. One is first plot, two is second plot. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then something called grid lines. Now, what are grid lines? You all know. So these are grid lines. These are grid lines. Okay. Usually these grid lines were not there, na? See here, there is no
Yes.
grid lines. Okay. That thing can also be there in plot by using this method, plt.grid. Okay. Everything is
Okay.
same. Everything is same. There is nothing new.
Mm.
Okay. So this is title, this is level, this is only this thing. If you use plt.grid, so the grid will be appeared in your plot.
Mm.
Got it?
Yes. Yes.
So this is the function, only different. Otherwise, all other lines are same.
Mm.
Creating scattered plot. So this is simple. Scattered plot means lines will not be drawn between them. So by using scatter function, we can use that thing. Okay. Also,
Mm.
the alternative you can do by using a marker, that is O.
Matplotlib.
Okay.
Oh,
On some other for us, some other markers also you can get us scatter plot like that. Okay. But using scatter function, you definitely will get this kind of scattered image plot.
mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Next, using Pyplot, we can create this kind of graphs also. Bars,
Bar graphs.
pie
Okay.
graph, histogram. Okay. Many things
Mm-hmm.
can be done in this kind of uh, section. Okay.
Mm.
That is mean plotting. Okay. Whatever we can do in pen and paper or in theory, that can be done using
Python.
this package, Pyplot. Okay.
That
So how to draw
Python.
the bar? See here, this is the function.
Parameter has been given.
Otherwise, baki all lines are same. Okay. You just need to
Mm. Pass on
call this function bar. Okay.
bar
Now
function.
x and y is what? Obviously, this x will be
X.
signified as this
X.
one. Okay. And the
Mm.
y, we know the pattern of bar chart or bar
Mm.
graph. Okay. What signify the bar graph is? Okay. So it will draw the bars in this coordinates. Okay. So this is the way how you can draw a bar chart or a bar graph using Pyplot. Next, we have the pie chart, very famous and common. Okay,
Yeah.
so PLT pie. So here PLT dot
Pi.
PIE pie and pass Y. This will give you a simple pie chart without any labels. These labels will not be
Mm.
there. Okay, these labels will not be there. Okay,
You
this
give
is an
labels is
improvised
simple.
function over this one. This is the simplest
Mm.
function. You will get a pie chart without any labels.
Without any label.
But if you want some labels, then obviously these will be this type of
My labels.
list need to be passed. Okay,
Past.
in the second argument. Okay, and you can readily guess that the number of labels and the number of values in the axis should be same.
Should be same.
Okay, so this is the way how you can design a pie chart. And what is their next histogram? Sure, that's it. Histogram. You remember what is histogram?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So
Changing
from
in maths.
statistical, Madhurima is from statistics. You know what is histogram, how to draw an histogram in Python. So you can get an
Distribution.
idea from here. Okay, so this is a histogram figure. So uh, how to read this histogram? So this is the specification. Probably this is also from W3 school. Two pupils from 140 to 145 centimeters. See 140 and this probably the 145, na?
Yes.
145. And this probably
Yes, sir.
two value. Okay. So you
Zero
know
two.
how to read the histogram. Okay. So just like that,
Yes, sir.
yeah. In Python, in PyPlot, you have this hist function. Uh, if you pass the value array to this hist function, it will draw the histogram like that. You got it? Is it okay? Okay. Just see here. I want to draw a histogram. Say I'm giving x axis is equal to np dot random random. I'm calling a random module,
Function.
and inside that random module, a function is there normal, and inside that normal method, I put some value, say maybe 200, comma say 5, comma to 300. So it will give me x values, some values. Say val. This will give me an array. Okay. See here, you are having squeezed 75 lines. Okay.
Mm.
Print val. No, you cannot print the val here. So you have to write for
Oh,
v in val print v. See, these are some random values that is being generated by that
100
function.
to 200.
By that function, because to design a histogram, how many values we will take, again it will be like that. Okay, the lines will not be matched, something like that. So I have created
Generated a
an array.
random.
This is an array, clearly this is an array of random values between this number 200 to 300. Okay,
Mm.
by differing 5. Anyway, so we will use this array to design a histogram. So how to do it? Say plt. We have already taken plt. Just simple pass the, what was the name I took? V, na?
P.
Val.
Val.
Val. Okay. No. plt is not defined. Oh, I took p. P as
P
hist.
dot hist of val.
See, the plot has been set. Now you just
So
show it, so you will get the history. Fine. Okay.
analysis.
Histogram. Almost similar to that
Example.
example, na? Almost similar to that.
Only the right hand side was
Yeah. Anyway,
specified.
so this is the way how you can draw a histogram.
Histogram.
Maybe they can ask, write a code to draw a histogram, or I don't know, since the faculty did not complete the class, whether he will give any
Ask this
questions from
question or
that.
not.
But MCQ, there must be MCQs. Already it was there in other
Tier 3.
assignments. Anyway, so we have come to the end of the PPTs. So these were the things that we have to discuss. Matplotlib, Pyplot, markers, line style we have discussed, labels.
Label,
Labels discussed,
subplot.
right? Label,
Yes.
subplot,
Yes, it was
grid,
done.
scatter,
Scatter, bar,
bar,
histogram,
histogram,
pie
pie
chart,
chart. Okay. So we
statements
have
cover.
discussed all these things. Hope you find
Yes, yes.
some good things here. You
Yes, it
just go
was.
and
Right.
do some little bit of experiment. Okay, and
Mm.
then the things will be easily taken. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, in next class, what we will do, we will go with GUI development. I think
Okay.
that was unit 15 in your syllabus,
Mm-hmm.
na? So that GUI development using TK Inter module, there is another module. So we will use
Okay.
that module and we will do some GUI development part. I have to create again a slide for that. Okay, no problem, I will do it. And one more thing we will do the MySQL interfacing part with Python.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so how to connect
Ah,
uh,
database
to
with
database using Python, because if you develop a GUI, then you obviously want to interact with your user. User will put some
yes.
data and that data need to be sent to the database. Okay, so how
Database.
can you send the data? So using MySQL interfacing, so you can easily send the data to the database. That we will learn. Okay, hope we can complete that thing in our next class and end the session and the complete tutorial. Okay,
Okay.
anything to ask? Anyone can ask me, please. Okay, fine. So others, please leave. Shashiji, please wait.
Uh-huh.